I'm sitting under a big tree where there's lightning, which you're not supposed to do, and whoa, that one looked really freaking close. But there's some dude out in the field, like literally running back and forth in an open field. And that's the first place you don't want to be when there's lightning, is in an open field. That's where most strikes happen. And they're like, you can hear them blowing snot out their nose as they're running, and he's like a sprinter, I think. First I thought it was someone on meth, the way they were like exercising and making huff and puffing noises, and yeah, I can hear the thunder. Cool. I just felt a raindrop and I looked up and I'm actually under the little opening in the tree. Directly under it. See him blowing snot. The guys on the bikes do that. Like literally, you can watch them drive up for like, you know, yards, and you don't hear them huffing or puffing or sniffing any snot. And as soon as they go by somebody, they all start blowing snot like it's the coolest thing to do. Literally, the men, the lady, the children, all of them, all the bikers here, they do that. I should make a video of it. I'll sit somewhere, show you them coming, and then I'll stand up so they actually see me. And then you hear them blowing their snot out their nose like they need Kleenex. It's kind of annoying, to tell you the truth, because, you know, that stuff carries on the wind. They don't care. They're just blowing their snot out anywhere they want while they're driving by people because they think it's cool. And they're not even, like, consciously thinking about it. Like, they're not doing it on purpose. They're just doing it because they think it's the sporty thing to do. Because when no one's watching, they're not blowing snot. When someone's watching, they're blowing snot. It's the whole paradigm of the atom. If there's not an observer, does it really exist? Are we really here? All that crap is to lead you away from God. Same with all the quantum science and quantum realities and quantum physics, all to lead you away from God and to show you it existed from a big bang, which is the basis of the quantum reality and quantum physics. They fool you by saying, oh, it's about the multi-universe and all this. No, it all comes down to molecules, man, and how they were created. That's what the quantum level is. You know, when you're talking quantum reality, quantum physics, or whatever quantum you want to talk about. It's all quarks and atoms and protons and neutrons. Nothing to do with God and the dirt of the earth and your rib missing from you right now today to make a woman. Why does a woman have an extra rib? You ever ask anybody that? Right? Are they really having an extra one, or are we just missing one because woman was created from man's rib, Adam's rib? Kind of makes sense to me. There's a lot of things in the Bible that we're told that happened, that you can actually travel around the world and go to these places and see them, like the rock that was split, Temple Mount. I mean, obviously that's an obvious one. The Nile River. bunch of stuff. The very first church that was created ever in existence, that's on Mount Zion. And Jesus' own brother was one of the first to ever be there, spreading the word, man. He didn't even believe until Jesus arose from the dead. That's when he actually believed him, his own brother, James, which I share with his name. It's my middle name. Yeah. I can stop talking here and let the storm continue. It seems to settle down. Now it's picking up. God bless you. Whoa, see that? Looked like a whole bunch of light in the sky just like dimmed out instead of flashing. And if the rain starts, I'm at least like 5 minutes from the car. I normally bring a plastic bag for the phone, just in case. I think the rain's starting. I can feel a couple drops hitting me. I feel it's going to be a very big storm. So it's going down in Michigan with this cyclone. Wait for one more lightning flash, and then we'll go. Excuse me. Count the thunder between the lightning. That was like 1 second. That's how you can tell when a storm's getting close. We don't need to know it's close, it's already above us. That's when I came outside, after it had a little break in the rain. Wanted to film some clouds, check it all out. And now it's like just pitch black over here. Can't really see nothing. That's because God's plan is over here right now. I've always been one for big storms. Mornings when they tell you to stay indoors and don't go out because it's too hot or it's too cold or there's too much hail or too much snow or whatever, I'm always going out there. Ever since I was a kid, I'd do it. Even when I was a little tiny kid, man, like 4 or 5, I'd grab my umbrella and just sit out underneath, out back underneath the umbrella. My mom would always be trying to get me to come in. So yeah, it's been since I've been young. natural disasters and the power of Mother Nature just kind of blows my mind. I've always been drawn to it and want to be in it, like to the extremes. In my old hometown, there's a tornado. I almost got caught in it. Well, I did get caught in it, but the tornado didn't touch down. I watched it like forming across the lake. I have video of it too. I've told some of you guys from a while back about it, so I'll try and find it and upload it. But yeah, a lightning strike hit like from about here to that tree, that big tree. So I started packing up all my crap, right? Getting ready to go, because I'm like, alright, I gotta go. And then I packed it all up and still sat there watching at the freaking clouds swirling like a tornado, like it's about to touch down, right? So after that, I'm like, alright, I'm all good. Lightning doesn't strike the same place twice, they say. Literally, as soon as I have the thought, it struck like right here. I'm on a rock cut about 5-10 feet, no more than 10 feet off the water, straight down to the lake. And it struck right beside me, right on the beach, like where the water and the ground meets. So I freaked out, man. I packed up all my crap, ran up the hill. As I ran up the hill, I had my cameras in a bag, a plastic bag, because I knew it was going to start raining. And then the winds just started picking up like freaking crazy. So as I'm at the top of the hill, I turned around to look at the cyclone again, or the tornado forming in the clouds. It hadn't touched down, but you could see the point of it starting to form. And then I thought, I gotta go, man, I gotta go. And literally, as soon as I turned around, all the grass, everything on the ground, like the leaves, dirt, everything lifted straight up. Like it didn't blow, it lifted straight up. And then that's when I knew, like, right away that the cyclone, or the tornado was above my head, the winds, because it's sucking everything straight up. And it suspended there for probably about maybe less than 5 seconds. It was more like 3 to 5 seconds. And then just started blowing around when the wind started hitting. So the winds were so strong, it was pushing against my body. Like I could barely go. I didn't know which direction to run because the wind was so strong, right? I was trying to use the wind to get away. It's right above my head, though. So I just ran up to a big tree and held onto the tree as hard as I could. And I'm holding it for dear life, man. The wind's ripping around trying to get me off. Stuff's hitting me. And the camera's running the whole time. It was in my pocket. When I started running, I threw it in my pocket. So yeah, when I got home, I checked it. And you could still hear it. But it's so loud, that's all you hear is just like total wind, like distortion. So yeah, I'll dig it up off one of my old comps and upload it soon. Okay, everyone. Have a good night. God bless you.